I just got the magnificent growth potion, and I can go ahead and use this now and get my Paladin to 250. This is a big step. This is my first 250 in Reboot, so I'm pretty excited about it. Let's just go ahead and do it. And there we go, level 250 Paladin. I need to do, what's it called? Labyrinth of Suffering. And I'll probably just go knock that out at some point, get it out of the way, and we'll go from there. Kind of a short clip. There it is, level 250. Kind of a cool little milestone for the Paladin. We got Root Abyss Master. Not a huge game-changing milestone, but, you know, it's pretty cool. Gives us an actual good title now. Hey guys, so I mentioned a little while ago that I was going to start working on Resistance Link skill, which is a link skill I've never really used, because for a long period of time, Mihail's Royal Guard only functioned, like you could only activate Royal Guard if you were getting hit by an enemy. They changed it recently, or I guess maybe not that recently, but a while ago they changed it so that pretty much whenever you press the button, as long as you get hit, even if you had iframes before that, you could still activate it. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically, if you're already invincible and you use Royal Guard, you can still activate the counterattack and then the buff effect, whereas before you couldn't do that. So for a long time, using Resistance Link skill wasn't really that good on a Mihail because it would mess up your Royal Guard timings, because you would just assume, oh, well, I'm gonna get hit, let me use Royal Guard, because that was what you trained yourself to do. But they changed it, so now I don't have to worry about that, and I probably want Resistance Link skill maybe for a couple other characters in the future. I don't know. I've never relied on Resistance Link skill personally, so I don't really know. I just know that maybe it's not a terrible idea to work on it. So we're doing a Battle Mage today. I'm going to get this character to level 150. It probably won't take very long. My Mega Burninator that I got from my daily gift. Oh, okay, I have to be level 33. Sorry. The Mega Burninator I got from the daily gift is going to expire tomorrow, so I kind of have to do this today if I don't want to waste it, so that's what I'm doing. All right, Battle Mage is done, level 150. This can basically replace one of my Legion characters now. Took an hour and 30 minutes, but I want to mention, like, I don't know if finishing blow was always like this, with this animation and this hitbox, because I just leveled a Battle Mage to 200 in Bera not that long ago, and it's like, I don't remember it feeling like this. I don't remember the class feeling this good. So, very impressed with Battle Mage now. I might be crazy and just making this up, but I really think they changed Finishing Blow at some point, and it feels real good to use now, especially when you have max attack speed, which I don't, but I was using a Rune of Swiftness, and I noticed the class felt incredibly good at Rune of Swiftness speed, which might be attack speed 0, or it might be attack speed 2, I'm not actually sure. Either way, that is Battle Mage done for now. Eventually, I do need to wrap back around to this character and get it to 200, but that's later on down the line. I also got a full set of Pincelier that I'm going to go ahead and Star Force right now.
姫、お力を。目覚めよ、我が太刀。目覚めよ、我が太刀。目覚めよ、我が太刀。はっ。心技体。はっ。目覚めよ、我が太刀。我が太刀。
I just did hard Gollux on my Hayato and got a pair of reinforced Gollux earrings, and I'm thinking I might want to transfer these Horntail earrings over to the Gollux earrings. It looks like it would be a huge damage loss though, so I'm not 100% on that. I guess I'll hold on to these until I get superior earrings and then just do that, I guess. That being said though, Gollux is going to be very easy to do on a Hayato. I just haven't done Gollux before on this character. This was the first day, so I had to actually just go through normally to even get the entry key that I still actually didn't get as a drop, unfortunately. So I'm pretty confident that there's a way up to the top of Gollux without killing a part of the body, so I just gotta figure out how to do that. And then I can try Helix, which, like I said, should be pretty easy on this character. Alright, everybody. We have a lot to discuss. And I want to start by going over the Ignition patch notes. I'll just cover the, important highlights and not really bother too much with going over everything. I really don't want to make this clip that long, is what I'm getting at. So... because I have so much more to talk about in the actual game. So, let's just cover the important things. First of all, Mihail got changed a lot. Obviously, all the Cygnus Knights got changed. There's a remaster. That's kind of the whole point of Ignition, so it makes sense. But as you can see, 4-point Assault got dropped down to a second job skill. This looks like Soul Driver is completely gone, which I didn't realize, actually. Royal Guard got changed, actually. They kind of lowered the damage on it, weirdly enough. They had, previously, it was like 550% plus 1% per level. So if you were like level 250, it would be like 800% damage, which is a lot of damage. But they removed the percent increase per level and changed it to just a flat percentage. So that the reason for that, I think, is not so much to nerf the class, but to sort of redirect all of their damage onto other skills. So Not really worried about that, whatever. Yeah, 4-point assault got removed. Honestly, one of the biggest issues that I've had with this whole revamp for Mihail is the fact that we no longer have 4-point assault, which Mihail, I believe, has had since its release. Even back when Mihail was using the laser as its main mobbing skill, you still had 4-point assault. So it kind of sucks to see that go, but you know, it is what it is. I've come to terms with it. Monster Park got changed. It seems that there are different levels now for entry. There is Extreme Monster Park, level 260 and above. You get a lot of EXP for that. Looks like we got elite bosses in Hotel Arcus and Cernium. Rune of Swiftness got removed. There are 3 different kinds of Infernal Wolves now. Infernal Wolves. There's a lot of new monster collections, but they still don't have any additional rewards for going beyond 600, so that doesn't matter to me. Outfit presets, which is dumb. Give us gear presets, that's all we care about. Some quality of life changes. It's a lot of stuff to go through. The most important one here really is the Star Force enhancement cost being decreased by about 20%. Also, obviously, totems have been removed. We're already well aware of that. One of the major things that I noticed about Paladin's change here is Mighty Mjolnir. You have quicker charge for your hammers down to 12 seconds, which is pretty good. That's very nice, actually. Increase the max ownable hammers from 2 to 3. I don't think ownable is a word. We could just check that real quick. Yeah, no, that's definitely not a word. So that's also really good. It's quicker charge, and we have an extra hammer, which is awesome. The shockwave damage was lowered, and I mean, all the damage was lowered. So it's gonna make it a little harder to one-shot, but it's still kind of a really strong skill. So I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. I just wanted to point that out because that is a significant change. More hammers is pretty good. There's a lot of bishop changes that I'm not going to bother going over. Dual Blade got some changes, and this will be really important to us moving forward because, as you may or may not remember, I'm going to be hyper burning a Dual Blade, and these are just damage buffs. I don't know why. So there you go. Now, with all of these other things, where was there anything else I needed to talk about? So, Blaster got a lot of changes, like a lot of changes. Magnum Punch got a huge range increase, literally almost double. And Hammer Smash actually got an increase in range, that's cool. And the debuff duration is up to 30 seconds, which is so convenient. It is actually pretty difficult to keep the Hammer Smash debuff on a boss because it only lasts 10 seconds. I think there are probably some blasters out there who will be like, oh, it's probably not that big of a deal, you just get better. But the reality is a 10-second debuff on any class is not enough duration. I think Mihail has a 10-second debuff for Radiant. Oh shoot, what's that? What's the name of that skill? I don't know the name of the skill, but the hyper skill debuff skill that they have. That one does not last very long. The cooldown is longer than the duration, and that's always been really annoying. Another big increase for Blaster is the combo training duration increase. Combo training, generally not hard to keep up. I will say that combo training 10 seconds is not, prohibitively difficult to maintain 100% of the time, but increasing it to 30 seconds just makes it easier and more comfortable. I can't really complain about that. So, Shotgun Punch actually got another big boost to increase damage by 85% when attacking normal monsters, very clearly making it the skill that is to be used when mobbing. No reload is for bossing, and Shotgun Punch is clearly for mobbing, so there you go. I guess Shotgun Punch's Shockwave already had increase against normal monsters, which I was not aware of, but there you go. Now, if it's not clear, if it wasn't clear before, now it is. After Image Shock got a huge change as well. Now, this would be great if there wasn't a bug that caused Blaster's dynamo gauge to stop functioning. This was not fixed in this patch. It was not even addressed. There were Blaster bug fixes, and they just weren't even, it wasn't even mentioned. You know, the one bug fix that Blasters really care about was not mentioned, or was not fixed or even mentioned. So that's pretty cool. Kadena got a ton of changes. I care about that because my duo partner has a Kadena, and we duo on her Kadena sometimes. Basically just buffs all around and a lot of super stance. Hayato got Hitokiri 100 Strike revised to apply transparency. That's really good. That's a very good change. So that's a lot of major changes, and that's pretty much it. We can quickly go over the Sunny Sundays. This happens in 3 days. 2 times EXP from Polo, Fritto, and Esfetia. 50% off spell trace and ability resets. That's pretty good. And then on December 11th, we have another Shining, I guess. 100% success rate for 5, 10, 15, and 30% off, which I guess is Shining. So that's that. These are the patch notes. I hate the Clover event. I think it's really bad, and it sucks. Let's hop into the game, because I got a lot more to talk about.
Guardian of darkness, I'll devour you. Rage all you want.
Pat Mark and Bera, Pat Mark and Bera. Hello again, everybody. So, I just got done with all of weekly bosses on all my characters, except for the ones that I duo with Cynthia. We'll probably do those tomorrow. I have 25.7 billion mesos in storage currently. I am just going to keep saving them up, and it is also worth pointing out, I don't know if I'm going to put this in the video. I talked about the patch notes, and I talked about the Clover event a little bit. What I'll probably do is just cap Clovers every single day, and use the mesos that I get from Bera, my Bera boss mules, to buy the pass to get the the better rate and twice the Clovers, right? So over the next 4 months, during the duration of this event, basically, I will be accumulating an extra 20 billion mesos per month. My normal income currently is about almost 20 billion mesos per month just from my boss mules, so I'll effectively be getting double the mesos. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do. Obviously Ignition started, so hyper burning my dual blade is pretty much becoming my top priority now. And again, I apologize if I'm repeating myself, but again, I want to mention that I do plan on coming back to this blaster and getting her to 235 and 20k stat and everything after the dual blade is done. It's still going to be a few days before the dual blade starts, so I was thinking of maybe just trying to grind on this character because I have totems left over. I have 9 totems. Oh my god, that's so nice. I didn't know you could make the window minimized. That's really helpful. So what I was thinking was, in order to not waste these totems, these are the very last wild totems that we're going to have in any server, I guess. GMS at least. I think I'll just try to grind it out and get to level 230. That's kind of my goal. So, for this event, there are a few things that I need to take care of. I didn't cap on the first day because I was really tired and I just didn't want to bother. What is this, 50 coins? I need to claim those on the right character. It was the first day. I was tired. I didn't want to bother trying to cap and everything. So I just decided to not do it. So I missed 2 days basically because the first day was inaccessible due to the extended maintenance. So I've missed 2 days. Not a big deal. If we take a look actually at the Clover shop, I can go ahead and point out exactly what it is I want to buy. So, of the things that are sort of a big deal to me, the Brilliant Piggy Bank is obviously #1 priority. This is free mesos, and a lot of them. Like a lot of free mesos. I'm actually tempted to, this month, cash out all of the mesos that I have in Bera, which should get me enough of the Clover sacks, or pouches, or whatever they're called, to get a Brilliant Piggy Bank now. And if I'm going to get all 80 billion mesos from this event, I need to do that. So I might do that now, just so I don't miss out on the 10 billion mesos. But yeah, otherwise the Brilliant Piggy Bank is obviously my top priority. These mesos are extraordinarily valuable. The Growth Potion Selector coupon is also kind of valuable. I want to buy these out every month, and so that puts my grand total cost of clovers so far up to 4,000 plus 1,700 times 2, which is 3,400. So 4,000 plus 3,400, 7,400 clovers per month that I need. Now, the maximum you can get per month is 5,600, so obviously I'm going to need the pass or I'm going to need to buy clovers. But I did the math, and I saw that if I buy the clover pouches, I actually will be spending almost $25 just to buy out these 2 items. So it makes more sense for me to just spend a little bit extra to get the pass and then have access to a ton of other stuff as well. So, with that in mind, the next thing that really pops out at me are these growth potions. Unfortunately, I don't know that I'll be able to use these on my blaster. They only go up to 229, and probably just from grinding over the next couple of days while I wait for me and Cynthia to get started on the Dual Blade series, I'll probably get to level 230. So these growth potions probably aren't going to be worth my investment, to be completely honest with you. Next up, we have the Star Force Scrolls. These are pretty good, and I don't think I would ever, unless I had all of the clovers, I don't think I would ever buy the 17-star one. The 15-star one gets you so close to 17 stars, and it's about half the cost. So I think I'll probably, if I even buy these, this will be what I buy, and you know, that's that. Obviously, node stones are going to be a big thing as well. I'm thinking I'm probably just going to buy these out because they're only 100, and if I'm buying the clover pouches anyway, I'll definitely have 100 excess at the end of the month. So that's pretty much that. Mabletor VIP Pass coupon, I don't care about. The Eternal Rebirth Flames, honestly, the reality is, since I don't have my Mihail progressed to a point where I need to use Rainbow Flames on my gear, I'm just probably not going to bother with these. These are probably too expensive and too valuable most of the time to spend on a boss mule, so I'm just gonna not bother with that. Meister's cubes are very valuable in Reboot. They're okay, I say very valuable. They're kind of valuable for a very specific thing, and that thing is creating auto steel gloves. Again, I'm not at the point where I'm going to be making auto steel gloves. I would like my auto steel gloves to be a pair of arcane gloves, but the reality is, since arcane gloves don't have a replacement, and they're technically, not even technically, they just are best in slot forever right now, any arcane gloves I get on my Mihail are going to be used to get to 22 stars, and I highly doubt I'll get to 22 stars before, like, this event ends. I highly doubt I'll get a pair of 22-star arcane gloves before February, or March is, I think, around the time the event ends. Late February, early March. So, if I have clovers left over, if I have 1,000 clovers left over, that would be the total cost of all 20 of these, I will buy them out and use them on some Absolab gloves to try and roll 2 or 3 line auto steal. But again, that is lowest priority. So order of priority for this goes Piggy Bank, Growth Potion Selector Coupon, Node Stone, Star Force Scroll, Meister Cube. That's kind of my order of priority. These brilliant piggy banks are obscenely powerful, and I was kind of pissed off about it yesterday. I don't think I'm going to put that in the video because it was kind of a dumb rant, and it was just a knee-jerk reaction. I'm not immune to that, you know, I'm a human. But yeah, this event, I mean, the reality is this event does kind of suck. It's very predatory and exploitative, and it's really bad. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to play into it. I kind of gave up on, like, moral grandstanding back when I started playing MapleStory, so who really cares? So with that being said, there are a few more things I want to go over. Looking at the coin shop, there's really not a whole lot of interesting stuff. Karma Meister Cubes, again, I don't know how many coins I'm actually going to have, but I've been collecting. I capped on my Mihail today. I'm going to cap on my Mihail every day, which is very easy, actually. Capping on characters, because they're doing this event in the same way that they've been doing a lot of the previous events, where it's not just kill monsters to get coins. You can do your dailies, you can do daily bosses, you can do Polo Fritto, you can kill 300 mobs or whatever. That kind of where you have to cumulatively acquire a bunch of different goals, you know, this whole thing. You know what I'm talking about. Because this is the way that it works, I can actually clear cap coins, rather, on all of my characters. Oh, no, the event actually ends in beginning of March, I think. Or beginning of February. Anyway, I can actually cap on any of my characters just by doing dailies. So, that won't be a problem. Regardless, though, there are a few things that I want to get. This legendary potential scroll is useless. I will not be buying that. Just taking a quick look here. It doesn't really look like there's anything interesting. The only thing that I've seen in this event shop that I actually care about is the damage skin extraction coupon. I need to get this on my Ilium and take the invisible damage skin that I rolled a while ago, and put that on my Mihail. So that's really all there is to that. I also need to do that in Bera so I can take off the basic unit damage skin off of my Demon Slayer and put it on my Nightwalker, who is my second boss mule. As far as the Meso shop goes, I have a Fairy Heart for purchase, and I don't know who to put this on. I want to put it on my Mihail, but I feel like it would be a better investment to put this on my Hayato, because my Hayato doesn't have an Android or an Android Heart currently. So it would be a big gain for my Hayato to have this extra 3 lines of stat, potentially. More than likely 2-line legendary is what I'll go for, but or honestly probably even 2-line unique. Anyway, I'm not sure who to put this on yet. Fairy Hearts are very valuable. We only get one every few months, so I'm thinking, you know, this character also doesn't have a heart, so it's kind of difficult. But other than that, there's really nothing interesting. These are just cosmetic things. I probably won't even bother buying them. Again, we're getting the flushed and rosy skin coupons. Kind of weird. There was a Reddit post about this a while ago. If you frequent the MapleStory subreddit, you probably saw that people are getting a little frustrated about them only offering rosy skin and flushed skin coupons, as though having pale white skin is a reward that is worthy of being in a shop. So it's kind of fucking odd. That's kind of weird. Anyway, I'm gonna buy out all of these droplets as well. I'll also try to buy out all the droplets in this shop. There's only 20 of each, probably won't take that long. Other than that, maybe some exclusive Meister's Cubes, I don't know. But that's pretty much all I wanted to cover for this event. I plan on, like I said, over the next couple of days, I'm going to try to push this character up to level 230. It might not happen. The real goal, honestly, is to use all these Wild Totem coupons. So this is 18 hours of grinding, and I could do it. It might take a while, but I could do it. If I do 2 totems a day, it probably won't be that bad. So there's that. That should be all I wanted to talk about for now. And I am probably maybe going to try to do a totem tonight. I don't know. It's kind of late. I need to decide what I want to do. But regardless, that's the ignition update. I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. You know, this ignition event is actually really important because of the fact that it is going to incentivize me heavily to actually do my dailies. Sorry, I totally stuttered over my words. I tripped over my words there. Anyway, I went ahead and sold off 2 billion mesos in Bera. That's about 4 weeks of weeklies, which sucks. It's really hard for me to hold on to mesos in Bera for some reason. But, you know, it is what it is. Importantly, though, I got the clover pouches, and this will give me just enough to buy one of the 2 piggy banks. The other one, I'm not going to be able to get this month, I'm pretty sure. Unless I can, I don't know, somehow get an extra little bit of money, like an extra $20 basically, to buy the NX I need to get another one of these piggy banks. But, you know, it's only a 10 billion meso loss, meaning I'll only get 70 billion of the 80 billion that's available in this event, so it's not that bad. 1 billion mesos yeah, 1 billion mesos a day. Well, there it is. We got 1 billion mesos a day. All right. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to get the other one this month, most likely. I would need to buy the pouches, or I would need to buy the other thing, with the tool. And even if I buy the tool, no, if I get 400 a day, I could easily do it. Anyway, yeah. So that's that. Just wanted to make a clip showing that I did get it. Level 226. We got 4 to go, and this is actually going pretty well. I've actually discovered that just relying on afterimage, what is this? Afterimage shock, yeah. Just relying on afterimage shock to do the mobbing for me on the top platform is actually very effective. So I might just stay here for a little while longer. I do need to keep doing dailies and everything and get some more Arcane Force so I can hopefully move on to Arcana at some point. But we're going to run into an issue pretty soon here of maps being super full because this is day 2 of Ignition and Choo Choo is already insanely crowded. This is day 2, by the way, so the vast majority of people who have hyperburned a character aren't even at Choo Choo yet. This is just the first wave. So I think I'm going to run into a big issue of map availability, which is going to be very annoying. Throughout probably the entire Dual Blade series, we're going to have to train on off-meta maps, which is going to be interesting, but the whole series is going to be a little weird regardless. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling. Just I'm going to get back to finishing this totem, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. All right, it's pretty late. I decided to stay up and do a totem. In the 2-hour totem, I was able to get about 130 clovers, which is pretty rough, to be honest with you. I don't know. This whole Clover thing it's such a mess. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about it over and over again. I just wanted to give sort of a reference for how many Clovers I was able to get on a blaster. I've heard that classes that can get high combos tend to cap Clovers faster, and I'll be honest, with the way that I grind on a blaster nowadays, using After Image Shock as you can see, almost half of my damage, so it accounts for probably most of my kills. It's a multi-kill skill, and you don't accumulate combos very efficiently with that system. I'm kind of hoping that there's a hotfix or maintenance or something that fixes Clovers and makes them a little more fair and balanced, because right now it's like it's rough. But if I'm doing 2 totems a day for the next few days, I'll be able to cap Clovers just fine. The only thing that I'm really interested in this month, as you can see, it is the 18th, so I have like 12 days or whatever. The only thing I'm really interested in this month is getting another piggy bank. I want to make sure that I get all the piggy banks. I should be able to, no problem. And then next month I will buy the pass, and then I'll just pay to win, because that's apparently what Reboot is now. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling. This was the battle analysis for the last hour, almost full hour. 27 billion experience, 100 million mesos. Not bad, not great, but we're making progress towards 230 on the blaster, which is obviously the next goal. Getting to 235 might take a while. Like I said, I think I mentioned this, I'm pretty confident that I can get to 230 before it's time to start the dual blade, but I'm not 100% confident I can get to 235 before the dual blade is started. So I will see you guys whenever the next clip is. Level 227. All right, got another totem done. This one was really rough, actually. 32 billion experience is not that much better than Leishlin, but it is worth noting that I was pretty much typing on Discord probably at least 15-20% of the time that I was doing this. I could probably get 40 billion experience per hour if I was 100% focusing. Now, the other thing worth mentioning is, oh my god, that map is way too intensive to grind on. I need to, if I'm going to be playing this character, I need to find a map where I can just do a minimal amount of movement and focus on After Image Shock taking care of most of the enemies. So my wrist is very sore after that totem, and normally, I mean, it's happened before. I've had moments where my hands and wrists get sore from grinding on Paladin, and I think that's because of a couple things. First of all, I think the biggest issue really is the intensity of a totem forcing me to try and play as fast as possible for 2 hours straight. We only have 7 totems to go, so, you know, it's gonna suck, but eventually we'll be out of totem hell, and then I won't have to worry about it anymore. But also just the sheer amount of movement and mashing the spacebar to jump, mashing S to do shotgun punch, you know, etc., etc. It's a lot. If you'll notice, I have bobbing, weaving, and hammer smash all on the delete end and page down keys. So, you know, my right hand is doing that stuff. So it really minimizes the intensity of playing the class. But, oh my god, I don't know what it was about this totem. Maybe it was this map. It was just, that was really rough. I'm probably going to go back to Leishlin, even though it's not a great idea. Maybe I'll keep looking for a better map here, because that map really wasn't that good. We're running into a huge problem now, and I mentioned this last time, where we're going to keep seeing more and more Hyperburn characters take up all of the good maps. So I'm gonna have to train off meta maps, like super off meta maps, for a long time. And that just kind of sucks. But, you know, we're kind of close to 230 already. Tomorrow I can get 228, very close to 229 probably, especially when I do Monster Park. Monster Park was giving me 3% per run, so that's a lot. That would put me at the mid 80s now if I were to do it right now, which would be tomorrow after reset. But yeah, anyway, that's that. 141 clovers. I need to go finish those. I'll do that on my bishop, and I will see you guys in the next clip. Level 220 bishop. Most of this is just from capping clovers. And, well, now I'm level 220. That's pretty good, I guess. I don't plan on doing anything with this character for a while, so just random level up, I guess, and nothing more to it. So as I promised before, I need to make a new Cygnus Knight and get her to level 220. I was thinking Thunderbreaker, and the reason for Thunderbreaker over any other Cygnus Knight is that I just haven't ever played Thunderbreaker, and I really want to give it a shot. But now we come to an issue of Reboot or Bera. I believe I said I wanted to make the character in Bera, so that's what I'm gonna do, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and make the... I'm gonna use this IGN. I'm gonna go ahead and make my Thunderbreaker and work on getting it to level 220 in Bera. So yeah, this character is going to be a Bera boss mule. Eventually, it'll probably be priority after the Nightwalker is done. And with all 3 of those boss mules, I will be getting about 900 million mesos per week, which is very solid. That is about where I want to be. I'll probably get this character to 220 very soon. It probably won't take me very long, but actually gearing it up and everything and getting it to Dotus status is going to take a while, like a very long time. So So, after about 900 million mesos and, oh god, how long was that? An hour of cubing, scrolling, flaming, etc. This is what I have accomplished so far. I'm pretty much out of mesos at this point, so there's not a whole lot more I can do for this character yet until weekly reset when I get another 500 mil that I can then put into accessories and stuff. But for now, this is what we're working with. I took the old symbol that I had on my Mihail that I was leveling up in preparation for another character. But Choo Choo is the only one that I have maxed on my Mihail currently, so this is the only one I was able to really use. So then I was running really low on money, so I couldn't 2-line these. I'll 2-line them in the future, no problem. This was a pretty good roll, double prime, and the scrolling was 70%, nothing really spectacular. The knuckle was pretty lucky. 4% attack B-pot and 14% attack epic pot is pretty good. I used a lot of flames on this thing. Actually, probably not that many. Probably not more than like 15 or so. For, I believe that's tier 5 attack and tier 4 boss, which is perfectly acceptable. 70% of this. In the future, I'll consider going back and 30%ing it, but it's really not a priority. I actually had this arcane cape left over from my old Cannon Master, and I just never sold it, so I went ahead and grabbed that. So now we have two set arcane on this character, which is an extra 30 attack and 10% boss, which is pretty nice. The Secondary is 6% attack, 3% damage, main pot, 3% attack, B pot. The cup, I will probably try to get a better cup than this because it only has 5% all stats. Aside from that, that was really all I was able to scrounge up with everything that I had. So this is what the Thunderbreaker is going to have moving forward, and I'll start working on this character very soon. All right, it's time to begin grinding on my Thunderbreaker. I hope I can reach 200 today. I should be able to pretty easily. Let's just get started.
You're getting sloppy. Eat this. Eat this. Eat this. Eat this. Small fist, big punch.
So, we're only in first job, and I'm already having a blast using Flash. I can literally just dash around and do whatever. It's so cool. This is very cool. I'm excited to see what the next few job advancements have.
Small fist, big punch. Too slow. You're getting sloppy. Too slow.
Oh, I should do my job advancement. What am I doing? All right, that's second job. Let's see. I'm not going to do any of the theme dungeons or any of that. It's kind of a waste of my time. At the progression level that I'm at on my account, theme dungeons are not really worth my time. So we're just going to go ahead and keep pressing forward with the grind. Ooh.
It's gonna be cold. Taste seawater. Woohoo! Woohoo! Taste seawater. Taste seawater. Go! Woohoo! Taste seawater. Faster than lightning. Woohoo! You're getting sloppy. This is gonna be cold. This is cool. You're getting sloppy. Too slow. This is gonna be
Whew, this class is something, man. Like,
taste
getting used to this is gonna be a hell of a journey. Though I'm excited. I remember many years ago, like when I first started watching MapleStory and I was considering what class to play, I remember watching a lot of Thunderbreaker videos and just thinking, wow, this class looks really hard. So, I'm kind of experiencing it now for the first time. Believe it or not, this is the first time I have ever played a Thunderbreaker in all of my time playing MapleStory. It's the only class that I've never really touched, and there was no good reason for it. I just never did. So now I have a great excuse to do so. And I'm kind of digging it so far.
Woohoo! Woohoo! This is gonna be cold. This is gonna be cold. Sweep it away. Taste seawater. Woohoo! 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 This is cool. Taste seawater.
I forgot that I have a fire starter ring. I couldn't have used it yet on my Thunderbreaker because I'm not at level 100 plus areas, but yeah, that's going to be kind of important for grinding to 220. And probably 235 eventually as well. And again, another reason why I opted to make another Cygnus Knight instead of something else. All right, fire starter ring. There we go. All right, back to the grind.
Taste seawater. Ride the waves. Woohoo! This is gonna be cold. Woohoo! Taste seawater. Better run. This is gonna be cold.
All right, that is third job. Let's go ahead and get this knocked out real quick and see what third job Thunderbreaker holds for us. All right, that's third job. I guess I can't get the buff from Shinsu anymore. I forgot about that. All right, time to learn third job. Oh boy. This skill says damage plus 0%. I realize that it's probably just saying that because it's level 1, but it's really funny to me. Oh god, Ascension and Thunder. So I'm guessing what I need to do is use Ascension and then Thunder. Right? Like, that seems like the obvious solution. Okay, so it looks like we got some weird shit going on here.
Going up.
Oh boy.
Going down. Woohoo! Going down. Boom!
Oh, this is weird. Oh, this is weird as hell. Oh, I didn't even know you could stand up there. Oh, that's cool. All right, I need to go to a decent map that has a good large layout. This is so weird. So, okay, I understand how this works now. I guess there are different combos. It doesn't seem like you can mix these in any way. Flash, maybe. I think I can mix Flash with Shark Sweep. But that's about it.
Heads up. Heads up. This is gonna be cold. Woohoo! 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 Going up! Heads up! Boom! Woohoo! Going up! This is gonna be cold. Woohoo! Going up!
Okay. Whew. I was worried about Ascension and Thunder being a very difficult thing to get used to, but it's only been a few minutes and I'm already pretty comfortable with it, so... Got a little worried there, but turns out everything was just fine.
Going down! Woohoo! Going up! Woohoo! Going down! Woohoo! Going down! Woohoo! Going up! Woohoo! Going down! Woohoo! Woohoo! This is cool. Ha! Woohoo! Going down! Woohoo! Going down! Woohoo! Going up! Heads up!
Alright, level 100. I guess this means it's time to unlock some of the last skills that we'll get. We still have hypers and 5th job, obviously, but 4th job usually makes the class feel more complete, and I'm really hoping that speed infusion makes things a little faster, because it's not slow by any means, but I feel like it could be a little bit faster, and that would be really nice. And that is 4th job, finally. Alright, let's see what we got. So, speed infusion, obviously kind of a huge one. This also increases Sea Wave's damage, which is pretty good. Let me just go ahead and throw that on an auto buff real quick. This is the first buff skill that I've gotten on this character, by the way. Oh, looks like we have another toggle. I really hope. Okay, it looks like you can put this in a macro, so that's pretty good. Knuckle Expert is pretty important. Oh, but I need to get a level of Typhoon. Enhances Gale. Okay, so this is just Gale 2. I see. Whoa, that's cool. All right. I'm going to go start grinding again and try to get used to these new skills. Oh, reset happened, so I can actually go get a rune and then do Zachem again, which would give me a lot of levels very quickly. Okay, whoa. Hold on. Oh, Arc Charger is like a shadow partner for Thunderbreaker. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, though, I do need to get a rune. I'm not sure where I can find one. There we go, we got one. All right, let's go do Zachem again. Oh, so Daily Reset doesn't actually reset the 30-minute entry timer. So that's a little dumb. I guess we'll be back in 19 minutes. So for now, we'll just have to grind normally. Where will I go? You know what I actually should do? I'm gonna need Star Force, so I'm just gonna Star Force some of my gear. You know, honestly though, I don't see any reason why Arc Charger needs to be a toggle. It seems like it could just as well be a passive, and it would function identically. I can't think of any instance where you wouldn't want more damage on your character for free. So, that's kind of a weird choice. Nexon does that a lot, where they just make weird choices for things, but, you know, it is what it is. Off to Deep Looty to start grinding at Star Force zones. And this isn't 100% burning, so I'll go ahead and make it 100% burning, because I have that power.
Taste seawater.
Is this... Wait a minute.
You're gonna get
It is what I thought it was.
You're gonna get wrecked.
So I think you can use... Oh my god, you can just... Holy shit.
Like thunder. Like thunder.
I'm really liking this class.
Going up. You're not gonna like this. You're gonna get wrecked. You're not gonna like
Oh, I can cancel... Oh my god.
You're gonna get wrecked. This is gonna be cold.
This is
Gonna
insane.
be cold.
I can cancel everything. I just go brazy on them.
Like thunder. Come on. Careful. Come on. Careful.
Wait a minute. Does this only attack one enemy? Oh shit. Annihilate only hits one enemy. Oh boy.
Water.
She does like a shark impression. Do you hear that? I don't know. It's like a bark.
You're not gonna like
That.
this.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, it's adorable.
This is gonna be cold. Go, taste seawater. Get out of here. You're not gonna like this. Sweep it away. Taste seawater. You're not gonna like this. Better run. Sweep it away.
Burning stage 6.
You're gonna get wrecked.
I lit that bitch on fire.
Sweep it away. You're not gonna like this. You're gonna get wrecked. You're gonna get wrecked. Come on. Sweep it away. Careful. Like thunder. Like thunder. You're gonna get wrecked. Taste seawater.
Kerning Tower. Oh, dude, they changed Kerning Tower. It has two burning fields now per level instead of just one. It's interesting. I need more Star Force.